Hello there, Keola Wildcat 8th graders. I'm here to give you a quick little video tutorial about your project. This is your first and only project in our first unit, and so I want to make sure you are well prepared to complete it. It is a 100-point project, and projects make up a portion of each unit's grade. So I want to make sure you know what you're doing, and I want to make sure I can provide as much help to you as possible in this first one. So your project is called New World Explorers. In first unit, you've been learning a little bit about exploration and the motives behind it and who did it and where they went. And so you're going to be doing an essay based on that. So the task is that you will be writing an essay informing an audience about one explorer and where they went in the New World and why that is even important. So it's not a biography. You are not going to tell me where the person was born and what they did when they were 10 and when they died. It's not a biography about the explorer, but you are going to focus a little bit about where they went in the New World and why their explorations were important, perhaps what they discovered or what kind of technology they may have discovered in their process of exploration, or how they have influenced the part of the world that they discovered. So that is your task. And here are some steps, and I'll talk more about these steps on other slides, but here's basically how you go about completing the project. The first thing you have to do is you need to select an explorer. There is a list on Odysseyware on the project instructions, but I also put all of your choices here on the screen. Thought it was pretty interesting as I was looking at these guys. Got a lot of beards, a lot of kind of funky hats. I like Henry Hudson down here. He's got like this crazy thing going on around his neck. I did notice that none of these people are smiling in their picture, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe all the time they spent on ships exploring the world made them grumpy. I don't know. But anyhow, these are the people you get to pick from. So you're going to choose one of these lovely bearded, hatted gentlemen, and you're just picking one, whoever you want. Then you're going to do some research, and I sent you some links, and you can find other links if you want, but you want to be careful about where you do your research. And then there is a graphic organizer, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, but you'll use that to help prepare your essay. Then you'll type your essay using your organizer, and then you'll edit it, and then obviously you'll turn it in. So those are the steps in the completion of your project. But first you got to start with picking one of these fabulous explorers. Then you're going to do your research. So these 3 sites, I also sent them to you in the email message so that you can click on the link. You can use them. You can also find other sites. Just be careful. You may not use Wikipedia. Do not use allaboutexplorers.com. And there are obviously other places, but both Britannica and the History Channel have excellent research that's done on their sites. And so those are good choices, as well as the National Archives. So you're going to do a little information digging, some researching on your explorer. Remember, you're focusing on where they went and why it's important that they went where they did. So once you have found some research, you are going to use a graphic organizer to help prepare you to write. So I have attached to the email, sent to you this graphic organizer that's up on the screen. I sent it as a Word document. I do have it also as a Google Doc, and I can try to share that to people if they need it as a Google Doc, but it'd be better if you could use it as a Word document. You do not need to type into this organizer. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Maybe you want to just print it off and use it and just like handwrite some, like little comments on it. Or maybe you want to just keep it up on your screen as like a side tab as you're doing your research to getting ideas and kind of putting things together. You are not turning in the graphic organizer. So you do not need to type into it and save it and keep it. And you don't even need to submit it. But you want to use the graphic organizer so that you know what to put in each paragraph. And you'll see it's divided into the 5 paragraphs, and it gives you an idea about what to put in each paragraph. So the graphic organizer is there to help guide you, and I will use that when I'm helping you in the Zoom sessions this week as well. After you have your research finished and your graphic organizer is ready, or you at least know what kind of things you're putting into your essay from the graphic organizer, then you're going to sit down and you're going to actually write it and type it out and edit it. So you're going to use the organizer, and then you're going to write it out into paragraph form. It'll be 5 paragraphs. You'll see that on the organizer. And then you can either write it right into Odysseyware if you want to go into the project and do it there. I don't know in Odysseyware if it saves your work if you come out of it. I don't know that from your end, so that might be something you might want to investigate. I'll try to find the answer to that if I can. Or you can just type this in a Word document or in a Google Doc. That way you can kind of go in and out and work on it and edit it and take breaks from it and save it to your computer for now. And then you can edit it. Make sure you do spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization. If you're typing it on Odysseyware, there is a thing called the Writer's Tool that'll help you to edit. Obviously, if you're in Word or a Google Doc, you can use the spell check feature. And then this is the rubric. It's a 100-point project. So you do want to make sure that you're using this rubric. This is the one that Odysseyware has provided as to how to grade your essay. So you want to make sure that it's organized, that you have evidence, that you've edited, all of those things. Once it's finished, you're going to turn it in. So if you have it saved on your computer as a Word or a Google Doc, you're going to upload it. Remember, you're going to go, I sent instructions for this last week. You'll go here to choose a file. And if it's a Google Doc, you have to download it as a document, but then you'll choose your document and you can upload it. And then you won't type anything into Odysseyware. I'll just click on the uploaded document to read it. Or if you don't want to upload it as a document, you can type your essay right into Odysseyware. Or you can copy it and paste it into Odysseyware. That's up to you. It doesn't matter how it gets in there. It just needs to be put into Odysseyware either as an uploaded document or as a response. And then I can give you a virtual high five because you'll be all finished with your 5-paragraph essay. So that's how I want you to go about looking at this project. And then obviously, if you still need help, you're not sure really what to do, or let's say you get started and you get a little stumped, I am here all week to help you with this project. I know on Odysseyware, the due dates are going to be it'll be different for some of you, but it's going to be sometime this week that this assignment is due. You should have it finished and submitted by Sunday of this week. If you get it done before then, great, but you want to complete it before the end of this week and get it in. So you can email me if you want to set up an individual Zoom meeting. If you really want to talk about your particular one and you don't want other kids in that conversation, email me. I will ask to see your organizer. So make sure you have it at least started so we have something to talk about. Or if you just have general questions about the project and you want to come to office hours, I've sent you the link for the Zoom for office hours this week. You can always just pop into an office hour, ask a quick question, jump back out again, and that's perfectly fine at any of those times during this week. Or you can just email me. So if you have a specific question that I can just answer in an email, you can send me an email. So hopefully this is helpful. If you have other questions, let me know. And I look forward to reading your 5-paragraph essays about the significance of these different explorers. So good luck. Have a great week. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see a bunch of you this week. Bye-bye.